It's a murder that people have been talking about for weeks. A young man with a promising future gunned down by what police have maintained was gang violence. But many people in the community saw it very differently until now.
Without question, I was one of the first people to say that this was a crime based on his race and it should be prosecuted as a hate crime. Now I see that I've made a mistake and I've had to apologize for making a rush to judgment. It was not a hate crime. The murder of Jamiel Shaw appears to be gang related.
Now, Jamiel goes into detail online about why he thinks this murder was gang-related. It's one of many blogs that you can find online, and they're all talking about the same thing. Was Jamiel gang-affiliated? There are pictures from MySpace pages in memory of Jamiel that appear to be part of the gang culture.
I could be hang loose.
Jamiel's parents looked at some of the pictures with me, but they remain convinced that their son wasn't part of a gang and that he was killed because of the color of his skin.
Some of the stuff that we saw in the MySpace, we're not even sure if he did it. No one knows, I can't ask my son, he's dead. What I saw, my son, he had a peace sign once, and then he had a Star Trek. Well, Mork and Mindy, the Star Trek, and that's what that was. That was Spock.
I believe I taught him that one because when he was little, before he went to bed, he watched Star Trek, the original Star Trek. I would read him a story, we'll watch Star Trek, and then he'll go to bed.
LAPD Chief of Detectives Charlie Beck wouldn't say if the pictures and trash talk online would be enough to characterize Jamiel as gang-affiliated. He says what really matters is that the shooter thought Jamiel was a good target.
There was a shooter's initial statement was, "Where are you from?" Where are you from is a precursor to a gang event. They're not asking somebody, "What race are you?" They're asking somebody, "What gang are you from?" That's what "Where are you from" means. And those are those words have preceded homicides in Los Angeles for decades.
But the history of gang violence is irrelevant to Jamiel's parents. Right now, they want to keep the focus on their son's killer and justice. Lynette Romero, KTLA News.